Hello, today I would like to show you how you can do well on your writing test too. I'll just show some simple structure that you can follow and get a great grade. Alright, so first of all, I try to start with an opinion essay because this is a very common one and it would be really helpful if you use this one. This is from IELTS, IELTS 9 and Test 2, Cambridge 1. Right. So this one is saying that some people believe that unpaid community service should be compulsory part of high school programs. For example, working for charity, improving neighborhood, or teaching sports or to younger children. To what extent do you agree or disagree? So what I want to show you is like this part is whole makes a statement. This one it makes it a sentence. So I'm gonna mark this one as a green one. This one decides what we are going to do in this essay. So this is going to be like our opinion essay. From the question you can notice that this is an opinion essay. I'm going to write an opinion here. Opinion. Because this one is asking our opinion. And from here to here, this one is going to be our statement. So what I'm going to do is to write a simple structure that you need to follow to get a higher grade. It's really simple, but you have to follow it strictly. So first of all, we're going to start with an introduction part, where introduction follows this. Like we will start with an introduction. So I'm going to mark this one with a yellow one for you to notice easily. So introduction. So for introduction, what we have? So we have like, first of all, we have to paraphrase what's already given here. So I'm going to paraphrase this one. I need to paraphrase this one. Paraphrase. And then the next part is, I have to give some reasons whether I agree or disagree. So I'm going to write like, I'm going to say I agree with this one. The next one is a thesis. Many people say that it's really tricky. It is not a tricky, because all we have to do is what we are asked already, and we'll give some examples to illustrate why we agree or disagree with this statement. So once we're done with paraphrasing and thesis, so we're good to go. Here I can say like, I need to paraphrase this one. I need to use a different grammar, different vocabulary. In here thesis, I have to mention why I agree or whether I disagree, something like this. And then we finished with this. So you have to use this page you have to use this sheet correctly, properly, and you can follow this structure and get a higher grade. So I'll start with the body 1, then here body 1 here. It's going to be body 1. In body 1, first what I'm going to do is a topic. Well, I'll need to, it's kind of introduction of body. I'll write a topic here. I'll mention some reasons. I'll mention some reasons here. I'll mention my points here. This one is going to be, it's body 1 here. And then I'm going to do like, I'll explain why I stated this idea. Explanation. Then I'm gonna write an example. I need to give you some example to prove that I was correct or something like that. So example goes here. So once you write like a topic, explanation, and example, you're good to go. For I want to add some extra points here. Like it's saying that write at least 250 words, so you need to take into account. Here I would say like for introduction you have to write about 30 to 40 at least, to hit your goal. And for body, so for each sentence I would say try to write as long as possible, and try to improve your vocabulary as well, because they check vocabulary and grammar highly. So it must be at least like 90 to 100. Please try to count while writing, because it helps that whether you need more or less, you can find out later on. So in the next body paragraph, I'll state the second reason why I agree or disagree with this statement. So I'm gonna write body 2. Here we have a body 2 here. I hope it's been helpful for you. It's been helpful, yeah. Here's our body 2, and then I'll start the same thing here again. Topic, explanation, an example. So this is the same thing, but we have to mention another reason. For example, let's say like I have to have a 90 around 90 to 100. Once we hit this target, we're good to go. We're about to hit band 9, really high bands at least. And when it comes to conclusion, we reach the conclusion. Once we reach conclusion, well, what we have to do is just a summary. We have to just summarize the main ideas and mention our opinion. All right, summarize. Summarize main ideas. All right. Once after this, we are really finished already. So we have to we have to do just summarize, and it can be around 30 to 40. You don't. I would say you shouldn't write too long conclusion, because it's as the same saying, conclusion should be shorter and meaningful. So once we have this one, you don't have to write this, but you have to follow this strategy. I'll try to explain it with an example. Like, for example, for topic, why I agree with the community services, it helps them to improve their worldview. I would say that worldview should be improved by doing these community services. It understands the life more. Explanation, once they will interact with the people, they can understand the lives, they can see the reality. And an example, like they start to caring about society and their environment and everything. That's really helpful. I can say like a society. Example is society. It helps to understand the society more. Society. And besides, like, even another example is like, it's not all about education. It's like sometimes you need to experience in the world. Job market is really competitive these days, and they highly appreciate the experience beforehand. So I would say like experience they get, it's great. Like I can say job opportunities. Job opportunities. Job opportunities, it's really great. I would say like for experience, actually. Experience, I would say job opportunities, experience. Like when they're hiring, they check your like whether you have experience somehow. If you have, it's really great. It's really helpful. So you can start by writing like experiences are highly appreciated in this society. Job market, it really appreciates this explanation. Once they work here, they can work anywhere, and they can have some experience beforehand. An example, like when they work with the community, they know how to work cooperatively. They know how to become a good team member. And yeah, in the summary part, what I'm gonna do is just like in conclusion, I can say taking the reasons above mentioned reasons into account. Well, we can say that this is very beneficial for students, also I can say children, and this is how we conclude the essay. It's all about it. That you have don't forget that you have 40 minutes to do that. It depends on how fast you write the task one. Actually, like 20 minutes is, I would say, enough. It's enough, like you can do that really fast. So please keep practicing too. So what I can suggest, again, some stuff that I want to suggest, that to improve your writing, you have to improve your vocabulary. Well, let's check what first of all, I want to mention that 20%, 25% actually, 25% of your writing is graded according to your grammar. Here's the grammar, 25%, and 25% is a lexical resources, or in other words, vocabularies. Here, vocabularies, 25%. This is 25%. So please try to improve the other skills like coherence and cohesion, task response, this one stuff. You have to read at least two essays a day. You know, I want to say like this one is clearly like a read at least 2 essays a day. Please do that for your own sake, that you can get a higher mark by doing so. Because this very effective strategy that you can read 2 essays and try to learn their vocabularies, try to use them for your own benefits. So thanks so much for watching, and yeah, that's all about it. Next time I'll try to show another example by doing so. It's just the same strategy. Again, we have here opinion essay here. I'll try to show you these ones so that you can use them later on. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any questions, you can leave in the comments. I'll be more than glad to answer your questions. Thank you. Have a nice day.